back to that one. Not that that's going to happen tonight necessarily. But that's the game plan. Hey, solid. But this is a new version since playing last time. That's a tough throw. Need to figure out the timing for that. Solid. Solid move right there. Solid move overall. Good evening. Hope you're having a good one, Myth. Oh, that was close. I probably don't need to kick it. Oh, I'm just off on that. Nah, that was way too early. Oh, just off. Just off. But I hope everyone's having a good day. Hope everyone's having a good Wednesday. Nice middle of the week. Not quite. Ah! Oh, my day's been pretty good. It's pretty busy this week. We're gonna meet shop. It's Labor Day weekend, so people are... Oh, I'm just off here. People are buying meat. People are planning on partying this weekend. But it's good. Can't complain. I like being busy. I'd rather be busy at work than slow. The time goes by better. Faster, I guess. More than better. Ah! Practice my timing there, at least. Ooh. Oh, I should probably slide? I don't remember. It's been a while since I've played this. Oh, jeez. This is a tricky move. Tricky to figure out the timing here. Damn. It was close. That was close. Lazy day aside from doing a bit of yard work. A little yard work's not a bad thing. Jesus. It's a lot to, like, line up here. Yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't think so. I figured going back. I should have kicked it again going back. Jesus. That almost looked like it passed through Mario's hitbox. No, I knew I was off there. I jumped way too early. But not so too early that I could, like, fix it. I didn't push the jump button. I ran off the edge before pushing jump. Oh, why did I do that? I over-adjusted. No! Spin. So I should probably throw it. I think I figured out last time I need to throw it from that wing platform. And then I spin. I don't know why. I should have just waited another cycle at that point. I can see... when I'm up here... Oops. When the bullets are shooting, I can see half of the bottom bullet bill. And then once I, like, jump, it scrolls the screen. Or once I get going, it scrolls the screen down, like, just a touch, and I can see most of it. Oh, man, I keep meaning to put it down. So it's it's partially visible. It's not completely cut off. Oh, shit, I didn't do it. Come on. This is tough. This is a finicky trick. Whoops. It is satisfying to kill a bunch of those bullets with the bomb, though. Ah, I didn't even hit the fucking bullets. Oh, damn it. Not sure exactly how to go about that yet. Oh, no. I keep dumbing. I keep doing a dumb. I mean to put it down, but I throw it forwards. Oh, collision! It was my own fault. I went too low. I'm sort of getting the feel for it. Oh, I don't know if that's gonna make it. I guess I should not do it like that. That feels more natural with the way that the winged platform dips down. That feels more natural to throw it and then kind of hang out on the spiny until. Oh no! Hang out on the spiny until I see the bombs start to flash. Oh, fucking come on. God damn it. Oh, I missed. That was silly. I didn't want to hit back in case I wasn't close enough, but I was on a fine trajectory. It doesn't seem like it's all that tight as far as... Oh, fuck. This is a tough little section right here. Hey, what's up, Dot? Sorry you can't watch. I mean, it makes sense, Nix. This is the end. I mean, this is... endgame. But I hope you have a wonderful evening. Thanks for stopping by for a bit, Dot. Always good to see you. Is this, so you can tell me this, is this lined out that if I throw the bullet at the thing and immediately go, that it'll work, or do I have to, like, reset the bomb timer after hitting the turn block? Oops, I cut the jump button. I guess I could try it like that. Because that could be my problem, is that I'm overthinking, like, resetting the bomb timer. If you connect the bomb to the throw block from leaving the bullet, there's enough time to do the follow-up section. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, tried to keep the level as speedrunner friendly as you could. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. And that's where I think I was just overthinking it. Like, I probably had a couple of slow attempts. And that made me second guess it. Oh, that was way too low. That was a bad one. Yeah, that looked like I could have thrown it and then gone. That looked pretty close if I had thrown it in the right direction. No! Meant to put it down. Oh, come on. That seemed like I should have caught that. I blame SMW. Yeah, it was bad. That was weird. Oh, man. Gotta love SMW. Good old Smoo. Good old SMW. I don't know when I'm hitting the left button. I assume spin throw is patched, and I'm just accidentally hitting left. Spin throw is not patched? Okay. So I'm guessing I should just throw it from the top then. Oh my god. I'm trying to get like the furthest throw possible to get it over there. Oh, and then I'm kicking it there, so that's, yeah, obviously that's not gonna... So I need to obviously hang out on the spiny for a bit. It might be worth considering making it impossible to, like, do a spin throw then. Or make it very clear up front that spin throw is not patched. Hey! Oh, okay. Because that's the kind of thing people do it that way. And because it's Kaizo, there's usually only one solution. And it'll work half the time. Or statistically half the time. So statistically, 50% of people that try to do that spin move, it's gonna work for them. Yeah, because I mean, honestly, to me, the spin throw, doing it with a spin throw feels more natural. Like the way that the like wing platform is like close to the ceiling and then goes away from it, it feels like it's like the perfect setup to up throw and then throw to the right. You know, it's a very natural setup for a like up throw into spin jump situation. Oh, I could have made that. Sorry. And that's hard too, getting... Sorry, it's my mom just texted me. I'm just gonna BRB screen for just a moment. I'll be right here, but I just want to see what my mom has to say, just in case, just make sure that everything is fine. Okay. Alright. Nothing too major. It was just basically my grandma was going to come to our wedding, which is like 6 weeks from now, but she's having some, like, mobility kind of issues. Like, she's fine, but she's 90, so she can't come anymore. So my mom asked us to get, like, a videographer. Which, like, it's in 6 weeks. That's not gonna happen. And she said something about, like, oh, just ask, like, a friend that, you know, wants to make a few extra bucks. Which, like, is great in theory, but we are getting married in the middle of Yellowstone National Park. So it's, like, a 5-hour drive from... Oh, that's what that means. So it's like a 5-hour round trip drive from where I live. So it's like, it's not like we're asking someone to drive to the next town over. We're taking a bus with like, you know, it's a small wedding. It's only our like immediate family basically. And we're not inviting anyone else. So it would be like, hey, do you want to come? Oh, I lucked out there. Oof. Yeah, Yellowstone is, I mean, that's where we met. We both worked in Yellowstone seasonally for multiple years. It's a spot that means a lot to us. But you know, it's not like I'm in whatever and we're getting married 2 towns over. Do you want to drive for 45 minutes and we'll pay you, you know, whatever an hour for your drive time and for your, you know, to work the camera. You know, this would be like spend your whole day traveling to do 20 minutes of filming. You know, so it's just tough. And, you know, we said we'd try, but it's just, should have thrown it. It's just tough. We're 6 weeks out. It's tough. But we are looking into, like, you know, it's freaking 2022. Our phones have wonderful cameras on them. You know, so, like, we can get a tripod. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, and that's what we're talking about. Just using our phones and getting a like, I think we can make it work. It's just not. We're not gonna hire a freaking. Even if we could, like hiring a freaking $4,000 videographer. We don't even have a photographer. You know, we are just gonna take some pictures. Like, we don't need to hire a $4,000 videographer. But I think getting a tripod is going to be perfectly reasonable. Yeah, this setup right, like the one that I just finished, like that is, it feels great now that I know what to do, but I think I would either patch, spin, throw, and allow the alternate solution, or find a way to make one of the solutions impossible. Because I would have kept at that up throw. If I hadn't mentioned spin patch throw, I would have kept at that, assuming I was doing like a little micro adjustment at the wrong time and not realizing it. But I think having it look like such a perfect setup for up throw is going to lead to some serious confusion. I missed. Videography, especially for weddings, is obscenely pricey. Yeah. Well, and that's, I mean, nothing that we've done. We're not, like, telling anyone that we're doing wedding stuff. You know, like, we're doing a dinner, and we're just like, we want to rent a room for 12 people to eat dinner. Okay, after the throw. You know, we're not saying we're having a wedding. We're just saying, like, we've got a group that's going to have dinner. In addition to trying to make the spin solution impossible, do you think adding a coin to the top part of the wing platform arc would help? I mean, I think that could equally... I think a coin could be equally interpreted as up throw or forward throw. If, like, that historically just means throw whatever here. I think... I mean, maybe with specific placement. Don't you? Yeah, 100% myth. Yeah, and the funeral one's disgusting. I mean, they're both pretty gross, but the funeral is the, like, straight up, like, don't you think your father would have wanted to rest in the oak coffin? Oh, you want to get the balsa wood coffin? Wow, I guess we didn't love Papa that much. You know, like, that's fucking disgusting. I mean, that was bad. That's something we've talked about, you know, and the same thing with I mean, with the weddings. Like, I think there's this big, like, it's your day, do whatever you want. That it really just means, like, do whatever, like, that doesn't mean it's your day, you have to spend $100,000 on a single party. It just means, like, do whatever fits for you. And I think it's really easy to turn that... One second. That's an unfortunate collision. That's a really unfortunate collision. Especially for a part that the regrab's already pretty, like, P-speed, you have to make a decision very quickly. And I feel like, and I know you've said, like, it's not necessarily supposed to be super readable off the bat. But that's an unfortunate place to have a, like, random collision happen. You got a Justice of the Peace and did it in the library? Nice. I was all for that. But, I mean, we also wanted to, like... We also didn't care about getting married, so I think part of it is, like... Ooh, shit. I think part of it is also, like, well, now that we are... I mean, we've been together since 2011 now. Well, it's always been since 2011, but that's, like... What, 11 and a half years now? We met in April of 2011. So it's kind of like, if we're just gonna do it after all this, we might as well have a nice little thing. But we don't want, like, a whole shindig and, like... Not quite sure about that part yet, but we will get there. Oh, I thought it was too late. Oh, yeah, I jumped way too early there. But we're just doing, basically, it's a little family get-together. It's all of our parents, or I guess both of our parents, it's not all of us. Both of our siblings, significant other, and then Pom's sister has 2 kids, so they'll be there. I don't know what to do there yet. I guess I could try a big jump earlier, or hope to avoid the munchers. Doing that wrong. And it's like, I'm upset. I'm not upset. It's obviously sad that my grandma can't come. But also, like, she's freaking 90. Like, the last thing I want is for her to travel across the country and get fucking COVID and die. So, it's one of those things that it was kind of like... It was like half that's sad and half a relief. That she's not going to be able to come. Because there was, I mean, there was definitely some concern there. No. Oh, it would be a lot for a 90-year-old. It would be a lot. And it's like I'm the oldest grandkid on that side, and I'm still, despite being married at, you know, I'll be 35 when I get married. I'm still like the first one to get married. So like, I get it. She wanted to see that. But that would be a lot. That would be a lot. Just off on that. Maybe if you could indicate to throw it before even landing on the what's it called? Before even landing on the freaking whatever it is, the winged platform. Because that feels, I don't know, that feels the most right. Is basically like before you land, throw the bullet or throw the bomb to reset it, then jump over. I mean, it's all happening fast, but now the more I do it in one fluid motion, the better it feels. Nah. It's like just as you land. Because that was my big problem at first, was like trying to get the momentum for that forward. But that feels like the best way to do it, is basically as soon as you land, do throw it and let the, you know, land on the left block of the winged platform, and then let your momentum kind of do it. Oh, fucking Christ. Could look into shrinking the left of the room on the right side a few tiles to increase the window of successful right throws. Do you mean like right here? Like make that a little closer? Alright, what is the intended strat here? What is the intended strat here? Every time I regrab, I collide. Every time I jump, I hit the bunchers. If this isn't supposed to be, like, sight-readable, just tell... I would rather know, so I'm not just guessing. Because right now, neither of them, and I'm sure I can figure out the way... I'm sure I can get there. Oh, I did it. Yeah, I mean, that's like a I would recommend loosening that for sure. That's a super, like, frustrating way to end up. Very tiny regrab. No. Nah. Fuck me, why can't I do this? I don't know what I'm doing differently between the attempts that I get right and I don't. That was bad, I just... Ah! That was a little regrab. I mean, it doesn't seem like a little regrab is gonna put me... It's the height. It's the height of the bomb. If I do a little regrab, I collide. And I don't know how your other testers have done with it, but to me it feels like the kind of thing where it could be really easy to not even realize how, like, specific, you know, your specific movement would be. It's when the bubbles go up. I think it's when the bubbles are going up when I pop them. So you have to, like... This is a newer version of the ending that D-Cheese, the last one. Okay. Yeah, so that, I mean, that could very easily be that, like, you just happen to, like, make a trick that only works in a, like, a hyper-specific kind of way. And I'm just the first person other than you to check it out. I mean, there's a story in Maker about... I think it was Maker. That, like, the last jump of this level was literally frame perfect. But the Maker happened to first try it and just figured it was, like, whatever. Like, made it, did an upload attempt, and, like, uploaded it and never thought anything of it. You know, I'm sure it's an urban legend kind of thing, but it's easy enough to do. Like, you do something super, super specific on an obstacle you've played 1,000 times. You know, that you don't even realize how, like, consistent you are at something. So I would just do that, then do a bomb explosion spin. So after this this little part right here, it's the goal after like this little doohickey. Is that correct? Okay, I will move on then. Sweet. Awesome. I really like that level. I really like that level. I think it's very creative. I think everything that was tricky to figure out, like that first throw, like the first like throw it and land on the bullet. It took me a while to figure it out, but once I got a feel for it, it was super easy to repeat, to like do again. You just get a good feel for it, and it feels good. I mean, the only things are the spin patch thing, either or, in my opinion, make the spin throw impossible, or patch. And then I'll try it again once that last trick is loosened up a bit. Oh, I didn't look at the title. Poltergeist Pass. I like ghost houses. Let's see what's happening here. Is this fast? No, it's not fast. It's not fast. Oh, it's ice. No, forward. Okay. But no, that's a really cool level. I liked the first part of it. It felt, I don't know, puzzlier. I don't know if puzzly is the way, but just in comparison to like the mole level before it. Oh fuck, I don't wait there. The mole level before it that was like pure unadulterated platforming. Ooh, that's cool. I like that you have to, that's a really cool way to use a boo laser. That you have to like control your speed behind it and then it turns around so you have to get under it. I really like that. That's really creative. Oh, I went too fast. Ah, I tried to jump. Or I didn't try to. I tried to land on the corner too early. Oof. It's a tricky little jump right there. Oh, and you gotta keep the boo laser alive. Neat. This is dope. This is fucking dope. We're still at a point where we're gonna check it out. Oh, we're not. I got P speed. Shouldn't have gotten P speed. Is that boo in the beginning literally just to troll you if you don't like hold B and right or whatever coming out of the pipe? I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just curious. Boom, 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 boom. No! Boost to prevent the cheese, or you can land on the snake block without activating it. Oh, that's really smart. That's really smart. Solid move there, Nyx. Awesome. That's awesome. That is a very solid move right there. Ah. It's fucking big brain shit for sure. This is a really finicky landing, with the angle of the mushroom. So the angle of your jump that you have to take in order to like land on the corner without hitting the muncher. And not that that's a bad thing. I'm just pointing it out. Oh, okay. But I'm dead here. But does the mushroom respawn? And that's cool. That's a cool troll. It's like a benevolent half troll. Damage boost to shame. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. It's a unique way to do it. That you just start the level over. There's no troll. I mean, like, obviously it's a troll. The pipe is the obstacle, you know, more than a troll. But there's no room that you have to sit through that kills you. There's no anything. You just start over in a part that's impossible to get through with a mushroom. With those, I assume with those Eries that only have a one-tile gap above them, that it's impossible to get through. No. Oh, and you can, okay, that's cool. I like that. I like that. That's cool. No. This is tight. This is fucking tight. And I mean, I'm sure I'll get better at it, you know. Any of these levels feel fucking brutal at the beginning, and then you do them 50 times, and they feel better. I suppose I could have just practiced the, Fuck. I'm gonna get up, stretch my legs real quick. I'll be back in just a few moments. Enjoy this music, because I know I am. Alright, let's get back after it. I like this kind of level. I like the mushroom slide kind of level.
Oh.
I need to regrab better. Or I need to stop neutraling there is what I need to
Oh.
do. Oof. Oh, just a little too fast. You and your fucking one tile. I guess it's ice physics. Oh no, I have to go over the top of it.
Oh.
But either way, I'll slide. It's not the mashing. It's not mashing like before. No! Alright, we'll try the damage boost. We'll test the damage boost thing. I didn't think I had that. Ah, I didn't think I had that. I guess I could just do that. I mean, it doesn't really matter either way. No. The damage boost of shame to you is like one of those arcade machines that gives you one free retry by meeting some condition. Nice. Like if you make it to the the mushroom, or you make it to the pipe, you get to the privilege of starting over and doing it a little faster. That's cool. What's up, Dark? No! First extra life at 1,000, second one at 20. Oh my goodness. Holy heck. I need to throw it first. That's tight. Before you know it, you've spent all of Mom's spare change you stole from her wallet. No! It was the closest one so far. Closest one so far. Boom, boom. That's embarrassing. That is embarrassing. To be fair, early arcade gaming was based on gambling psychology and culture. I mean, I can see it. I mean, you can see how long they'll, like, consume your coin mechanics stuck around with, like, lives and shit. You know, it's like... That's not the kind of jump you do. You know, thinking about the amount of games that had lives that just didn't need them. You know, that it's like starting the level over is enough of a punishment. Oh, too early. I mean, that was a big thing with pinball, was that pinball was, like, going to be banned in, what, New York City or something because it was gambling. And it's actually a cool story, like, these people, I don't remember their names, they were brothers, I think, or partners, something, like, played pinball in a New York court, like a New York State court, to prove that it was a game of skill, and not a game of chance. And, like, they had 2 machines with them. I'm doing a very, like, abridged version of this story. But they had 2 machines with them. The one they wanted to play that, like, the person was good at. And then a backup that was a table that he was less familiar with. No, that's not the way to do it. That's not the way to do it. So he was doing pretty poor. Like, he was supposed to be this, like, person to show, like, this is a game of skill, look how good I am. And he wasn't doing great. Like, I'm sure he wasn't doing poorly, but he wasn't, like, blowing anyone's mind. And then in the end, he fucking, like, called his shot. Like, did a Babe Ruth and called his shot. And, like, got it, and that's what, like, won the court over. Was that he, like, proved that he could, like, do this on purpose. That it wasn't just a, like, random chance as to where sorry, I got distracted going down the pipe. But he, you know, that they took that as like, okay, like this is a skill thing. This is something that like somebody can do and someone can get good at. It's fascinating. I don't remember the name of the people. I heard it on the podcast called Stuff You Should Know. No, not like that. Run past it. Yeah, it is. I mean, I just heard a podcast episode about it. And Stuff You Should Know just kind of covers a bunch of random topics. I mean, everything. You know, they've been going for a long time. I think more than 10 years now. It was a very early podcast. It started as like a how stuff works. Oh, that was not the way to do it, but we're gonna do this. Okay, then you jump on that damage boost. It started as like part of how stuff works, and they basically like used it to promote articles that they would, like, the original episodes were like 6 minutes long about, you know, what I remember was Grassoline, I think, that it was like an organically made like fuel for vehicles, but it would just be like a 6-minute like summary of the article to try and get you, you know, entice you into reading the article and getting their website traffic. And then it kind of evolved that the podcast became bigger. And, exactly, just to lift the curiosity. They would make a couple points from the article. And then, for a while, the episode was about, like, they would do an article. Like, it'd be whatever How Stuff Works article. But they would flesh it out even more. Like, they would read the article and do their own research and kind of have multiple sources on the topic and dig a little deeper than the article when. And now they just do topics. And every once in a while, they'll be like, oh, and this one's a, you know, a How Stuff Works article, you know, written by whatever. They have a couple of, you know, writers, How Stuff Works writers that they liked. All right. H. That was cool. That was not nearly as tight as I thought it was at first. Honestly, like, no. That's great. That's a fucking awesome section. I love it. I love it. Like, I think that's a perfectly excellent first section. That doesn't seem worth my time. Like, just very cool overall. I think it's very creative. I think the what's it called? The use of the boo laser to slow you down is very cool. Oh, hello. Yeah, just overall very cool section, very creative. Oh, you need P-Speed there. It's like just too short to do P-Speed without a... I mean, I could be mistaken and that... Oh, I can't make that. I can't make that without P-Speed. I was gonna say maybe just start the player like here instead. Just so they don't have to like go back a tile to get P-Speed. Yeah, it's just off. Might not be a bad idea if you want the player running up to it. Just one extra tile of like... maybe the regular jump. Yeah, I guess that's a good point too. That I could just do not P-Speed. Yeah, there you go. To me, it's just like short jump. I just always think. I just always think do a spin jump. Ah, just off. I should have gone, I think, one to the left. Yeah, I always think that. No, I should have just run through. I didn't have to jump. Ooh. Ah, I cut in too much. Cut in just a bit too much. There we go. I remembered to do the thing. That was just a pitiful. We'll pretend that one didn't happen. That didn't happen. Nobody saw nothing. But yeah, if you're a fan of like random tidbits of information on a variety of subjects, I would recommend looking into the podcast Stuff You Should Know. Just little like, I mean, there is short as, I mean, the early ones, like I said, were like 7 minutes. But most of them, I'd say a short one is like 30 to 40 minutes. And then they get as long as, you know, up to an hour. God damn it, I'm just off. But there's so many, like, random topics. I found them once by accident. I mean, they're big. I don't, it's not like this is some underground podcast that I'm, like, pulling out of the woodwork. It's big. You know, it's a big podcast. It's one of the first, like, podcasts that was called a podcast. You know, because it's like if you look at, like, something like This American Life. Like, yeah, it's a podcast, but it was a radio show first. You know, like, it's been around for a long-ass time. But anyways, like, it's just, I found it by accident when I was flying somewhere at one point, that I was just looking for random, because I like that kind of, like, I don't know, non-fiction, tidbits of info kind of thing. But I also, if it's a topic I'm not sure about, I don't necessarily want to commit to, like, whatever, you know, a series of podcasts on some specific niche little thing. So I just found that they, you know, I found this podcast that had a bunch of interesting, like, you know, how whatever. Okay. It's like a mystery box of factoids. Yeah.
Ow.
Something like that. And it's just also nice, like,
Ow.
when you're starting off. Like, it's not the case for me anymore, but when I was starting off, it just seemed like, oh, there is, you know, essentially infinite content here. My problem is I would, like, fall asleep listening to it.
Ow.
So, like, there's a whole host of, like, episodes that I've, you know, that are played on my Spotify, but I slept through, or ones that I listened to the first, like, 20 minutes of as I was falling asleep and didn't really, like, God, I'm jumping too early. And I didn't really, like, absorb it. Oh, I want to turn it around. Most of the podcasts you listen to depress you. Solve that by adding the Moth podcast in there. I don't know, what's the Moth podcast? See, I mean, just like video games, like I've talked about, I've played a lot of video games, but I, like, haven't played a big variety of video games. I do the same thing with, like, listening. Like, I pick, like, for a while it was just Stuff You Should Know. I pretty much only listen to that. Recently, I've been listening to the Exploring series, which I found on YouTube, and they do like a lot of like SCP Foundation stuff, but they also do like, I don't know, there's like Warhammer and D&D, and like it's just lore. It's basically like a lore podcast on lore,
Ow.
and the SCP Foundation has a lot of lore. So that's where most of the content is. But that's been a nonfiction thing that I've been listening, you know, basically that's what I listen to now.
Ow.
No, I'm going too early. The way you've been describing it is it's a celebration of humanity. It's a storytelling radio show turned podcast that's been going for 25 years. Oh, I should look into that. That sounds up my alley.
Ow.
I missed. Never got into podcasts, just kind of missed that wave. Checked out a few, but never, like, attached to one. Yeah, I mean, for me, it basically, like, I don't know, like, I like music, but if I'm, like, doing a long drive or something like that, like, I'd prefer to listen to, like, you know, talk radio, audiobook, that kind of thing. So I think finding podcasts was, like, just the next logical step. And I mean, for the reason that I talked about, like, I like to fall asleep listening to something, but I also, like, you know, fall asleep listening to it. So I kind of got out of, like, my first thought was to fall asleep to books, but it's like, then you wake up however many fucking chapters in, and, like, what did you listen to? What did you know? I mean, I really remember listening, I don't remember what Discworld novel it was, but I was listening to some Discworld novel as I fell asleep. And I woke up again and, like, heard part of it, but it was, like, when I actually rewound it, and I had to rewind it quite a bit to, like, get to where I was. But it was, like, I'd remember these, like, 20-second, or, you know, 15 to 20 minute, like, snippets of the book, and it was like, okay, that's not, I want more disposable listening content, and that's kind of where podcasts came up. So that it's like, if I do miss an episode, it's not like I've taken away from the entire experience of that podcast.
Ow.
They get people to tell their life stories about basically anything. Some are quite powerful, resisted podcasts for a while, but now they're what you use in the car. Given that you're a fan of radio shows when driving, it makes sense. Yeah, I think you and I, in that sense, Dark, have a similar experience. Is that if I wanted to, like, zone out to something, it would be, like, you know, I'd rather put on, like, NPR or something before. And, like, I like to listen to music, but I don't know. I like having a story. Whatever that story may be. One of your rotations NPR podcasts. Yeah, I mean, This American Life is a great NPR podcast. That was probably the first, like, actually podcast that I like got into listening to and really listened to a lot of them. I don't know. Wait. I don't know much of NPR. I just happen to know one of the people I worked with recommended This American Life. It was they did a whole like expose or whatever on like the rumor that basically like pig intestines or pig bung was being used as like fake calamari. And like that was the first like probably podcast that I ever listened to. Oh fuck. I think I'm overthinking this. I think I just need to be careful and not jump there. We'll find out. And even if I die like attempting to just ride through it, there is no harm in taking a death for that. Really funny news comedy trivia show. Interesting. I mean, I'm always looking for stuff. Like I said, I mean, I don't drive too much. My job's just really close to me. But when I go to sleep, I listen to things. Oh, no, okay. I do have to be careful there. Just Spotify. This American Life, I just went to their website. And my ear's dark. That's weird. Also want to make a podcast service called Wherever, so you can get a call out in every podcast advert. Nice. Yeah, because that is, you know, download on whatever fucking app it's brought to you or wherever you get your podcasts. This is tricky. It's tricky. Oh, I keep forgetting. That is every commercial break. And then, like, MeUndies. MeUndies is the big one that stands out. That's embarrassing. I should be fucking Fish and Boo King. No, do it the regular way. It's so instinctual for me with a short ceiling to just do a spin jump. I don't dislike Fish and Boo. It's hard, but I don't dislike it. I'm off. I think I'm screwing myself by slowing down. Hot take, people dislike things they aren't yet good at. Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair assessment. Or that they don't understand the mechanics of. Yeah, that's fair. Like that? Is that... I assume that's cheese landing like that. Yeah, and I mean, it makes sense. It definitely makes sense. Just as a fact of life kind of thing. You know, you get to something you don't know well in the middle of a level that otherwise you were essentially cruising through or whatever, having a good challenge. Ooh, I got ahead of it. Confusion is frustrating, the feeling is so helpless, so if you can't figure it out, you get hit by both, yeah. Yeah, just a little too early. The ego dynamics. Yeah, that makes sense. Wanna, like, not admit being bad to it. You know, or not bad, but you just don't know. You know. It's easy to talk about how much you hate the thing. Or blaming the thing, you know. No! No, I agree. I mean, I totally, I get what you're saying. That it's easy to say, you know, it's easy enough to, like, not understand something and be like, oh, I hate that. There's things that you could be good at, and still you're not a fan of. You know, I can't think of any, but I'm sure there's Kaizo obstacles that I'm fine at that I just prefer not to. Even just wanting success for the self, and having lots of expectations for yourself, and feeling the inward anger when something isn't easy for you or takes you longer than you feel it should. Yeah, true. It's just like a... Yeah, totally a natural kind of reaction thing. I mean, that makes sense. No, I should have just gone. I need to, like, stop holding up there. One of these days I'll remember for a few times in a row. No! I don't believe I'm being this bad at Fishing Boo. I've just dealt, and I mean, maybe I'm not good at Fishing Boo yet. I'm not as good as I thought I was. Because for a while I thought I had it kind of down, and then I played Grand Boo World and was like, oof, maybe not in a situation this tough. But this one seems straightforward enough. I mean, obviously not free, but... But I keep making silly mistakes like that. Ooh, late reply, but that snake block cheese is intentional for that part. Honestly, by the second time I did that, it felt like that was what you're supposed to do. It felt more like a, intentional mechanic exploit more than... Because the first time I was like, whoops, I bet I did that by accident, but the second time I tried to do it, and it was like, it lined me up pretty nice with the Boo Laser. No! This is a cool level. I really like this level. I mean, I think this is the level I've had the least feedback for. It's just, I like it a lot. No! Make Fishing Boo easier. Oh, I was gonna be off time. Yeah, this is very cool. You also had barely any Fishing Boo experience. Testing yourself was brutal but rewarding. Yeah, I'm sure that was a good, like, lesson for you. You know, a good learning opportunity is probably a better way to describe it than lesson. But, like, having to test your own shit. Oh, I was too late. That's the first time I've died to that poofing. That might be worth, and I mean, obviously up to you, but that might be worth having a visible sprite killer there, since that's like, this is otherwise a vanilla thing, and would not poof away in vanilla, just to kind of warn the player that that's going to happen. But, I mean, again, if you want to leave it for the exact intention of it's a surprise, then, like, that's valid too. Stormy is gonna break the blinds even worse. Here, come here. Come say hi to the folks. Come say hi to the folks. You gonna say hello? Would you like to say hello? No. It's Stormy. I think that regrab saved me. No! I needed to get it going more. 1 second. Since my mom's texting me. Oh, that's not my mom. No, too short. Oh, I missed a lot of that. Something to be said for building a level to learn new things. You solve the what do I even need to do aspects that you'd otherwise have. In this entire hack, was he doing that? Interesting. Chose not to use the base ROM to force yourself to understand the patching process. Oh, that's very cool. That's very cool. See that? If I ever made something, it would be so, like... I don't know, I would want to make something good. Like, I don't want to, like, low effort in the sense of, like... I don't want to, like... Like, if I were to release a level, I would think that level is pretty fucking good. Like... But... I just want low effort in the sense of, like... I'd want to put Mario together like Legos. You know, like, I don't need the, like, how do we get there part. Like, I'd rather, like, a building experience as close to Mario Maker as possible, basically. For me, personally. You know. I'm just not very, like, I don't know. I'm, like, a millennial that is competent in competent in computers. Like, I'm not bad at it. I can usually figure out, like, a number of situations. But as far as, like, programming, coding, anything like that, it's not something I know how to do, and it's nothing I'm, like, super interested in devoting time to. And, like, it was nice to, like, whatever, like, I patched checkpoint save in Grand Poo World. Building an SMW definitely feels like it hits the same brain space that Legos and Magic the Gathering deck building used to. Just learn a few basics and you're good forever. Yeah, and that's like, it was nice to be, within, whatever, 5 minutes of be comfortable to change values, learn what hex is, done. Yeah, I guess that probably, like, if I were to... I shouldn't remain willfully ignorant. I don't think I would want to... Yeah, I don't want to be, like, willfully ignorant of it, but I also don't need to go too deep into it. I think is where I would be at. Like, it would be good to, like... I don't want to be, like... No, I don't want to be, like, not able to solve a problem because I actively did not know how to do something. God, I've been talking about Lunar Magic a bunch. I should just do a Lunar Magic stream with no goal in mind aside from, like, dicking around in Lunar Magic. I don't know that anything will ever come of it, but it's one of those things that I notice I've been bringing it up a lot. Oh, I keep getting ahead of me. Ask for as much help as possible, like adding tools to the setup toolbox and learning all the interactions and collecting them. I think every tester should make and release a hack. I mean, that makes sense. No, that makes sense. I think the way I'm thinking right now is, like, on one hand, I think the time aspect of it is really intimidating. Like, do I have the patience? But then, in the same token, I had the patience to fucking spend 20 hours on, or 35 hours on 2 fucking levels in Grand Poo World. Like, the time investment isn't bad, I just have to abandon the idea of, like, caring when it's out. That it's just, like, if I do it 2 hours here, 2 hours there. I think that's the challenge for me, is I like results. Like, I like, like, even if I'm spending however much time on a Kaizo level, like, as soon as I learn that trick, I've learned it. Like, the idea of something that's gonna happen, like, way later is tough. But it's the same, like, again, on the same token, like, it's that same 20 hours, like, 20 hours to beat a level. Like, I didn't beat it for 20 hours. Like, I'll have lots of little progress along the way. It's a very, like, I could look at it in a very parallel regard of, like, how I tell people, like, oh, it's so hard to, whatever. People talk about throwing the controller if they die or whatever. And it's like, I love to, like, my mindset, and I love to talk about how it's, like, the little victories. Like, look at it as, like, even if you don't make progress, you understood it a little bit better. You ruled something out. Like, there's always little bits of progress happening. And I think looking at Lunar Magic that way, it's the fast reward of, like, fucking video games or whatever. But I just basically think at this point there's no harm in trying it, I've tooled around, like, a very little bit. I can't even fucking find my level that I, like, tooled around on. And it doesn't matter, I wouldn't have released it. I made a section that sort of worked, I can't find it, I don't remember what level I called it. But there's no harm, especially doing it on stream, where, like, I'm sure whatever problem I had to solve, oh, not quite, took me 20 minutes, but if I have a couple people here that know what's up with Lunar Magic, like, that would be super helpful. Still terrified of building the overworld for this game, and that will be an entirely different learning curve. and time sink, but you've enjoyed working through each small problem and making incremental progress at every point, even when it takes time. Nice. It's been very helpful for you to get to be the creator in the creator-tester relationship. Yeah, I mean, I think I agree. I never thought about that before. You mentioned it however long ago, a couple minutes ago, but that makes a lot of sense. That makes a heck of a lot of sense. You know, like, I really don't know, like, I don't know, on a real level, like, what solving a problem or whatever entails. I mean, it makes a lot of sense. Oh, I did it in the wrong part of its. Got juked. Overworld can be tedious, but you're sure you're up for it. That would be pretty far from a priority of mine to make. But again, and like, I don't know. I feel like mine would be the kind of hack that if I released a whole hack, that it would be the special world. You know, special world with however many levels. Overworlds are the worst. Find someone to pay them. There you go. What? I don't know, I feel like I'm hesitating so much here. Like, this should not be as hard as it is. It's the, like, you know, the trusting fishing boo. Like, I keep, like, dodging backwards to, land where fishing boo is. Land where he's going to be. Yeah, Overworld I don't care about. I just would be, I think it would be cool to make, like, a couple, like, a fun Mario level. You know, that's the part I care about. Ooh, that was close. I almost slowed down too much. Do agree, gameplay is the ultimate top priority. Yeah, and I mean, I like, everyone has different goals. Like, you know, people that release ROM hacks, some want to make like a fucking game, you know. And like for me, and I don't know how what people set out to create, you know, whatever they think is a cool thing. But to me, it's just like all I would care about is the cool Mario level. Like, I don't care about the whole game experience. I don't really, like, I don't need fucking lore. I don't need a fucking beautiful overworld. And that's just me. And exactly, there isn't a wrong answer. People are gonna make something they think is cool, and they're happy with releasing. You know, that's all it is. You know, and nobody in that regard is right or wrong. Oof, this is twice in a row I died to that same boo. Yeah, just preferences. Oof. Morsel gets praised for their level design prowess about as much as anyone, and they don't seem to give a shit about Overworlds. I was just thinking about Morsel. I was just thinking about Morsel in that regard. Because, I mean, I know Storks has no overworld. I know Elephants, it's what, like the Mega Man screen. I don't necessarily know. The only Morsel I played, I got through, I don't know, half of Storks. The apes level, whatever, the conveyor rope level fucked me up. And I mean, that's got to be more than a year ago now. I mean, I should try it again at some point. I mean, that could have just been a hack I didn't, like, get. Oh, fuck, I cannot get this fishing boot down. You know, I didn't, like, I've talked about how, like, I appreciated Grand Poo World, and I did, like, when I played Grand Poo World 2, it was just hard. And Storks wasn't, like, just hard. Like, I mean, I actually got through a lot of the levels faster, significantly faster than I was expecting. Especially when I played, because I started that off-stream. It was actually the game I was in the middle of when I started to stream. And I just didn't want to start streaming by grinding, like, a long-ass grind. So I went to other things. Then I came back to it at one point. I went to start it from the beginning, and I got fucked up on the Slope Muncher, and I was just like, this is dumb. Like, I've already done this. So I went back to my save file, and I don't know. I beat a few levels on stream. I don't remember how many. But it's just like, I don't know. It wasn't, I don't know if it's my style, you know. I'll give it another shot, like, at some point, I'm sure. Oh, what's up, cat? Hope you're doing well. Blowing some fucking dank glass. That is very cool. That's been very cool to watch the glass blowing. No, I'm not doing this fishing boat well. Hope you're having a good night, though, Cat. Always a pleasure to see you. But I don't know. I feel like I respected Storks, but I will have to give it another shot. Now that I have, like, gotten better, I will have to give it another shot. Oh, I was way off timing, though. Blowing something, haha. Wish it was cooler so you could... Oh, I didn't even really consider... Yeah, that the outdoor temperature plus extremely hot fire to melt whatever you melt into glass. Yeah, I bet that's pretty unpleasant. It was always rough to be in a professional kitchen on a hot day. Oh, wow. Dead to that. I can't believe how much this fishing boot part is fucking me up. Yeah, I mean, I'd imagine. It's just a lot of ambient heat, and I mean, obviously certain direct sources. I would have to imagine the individual fire you're working with for blowing glass is hotter than anything in a kitchen, in a your standard professional kitchen. But shit gets hot and there's a lot of fire around. You know, there's a lot of burners and ovens on and deep fryers and all sorts of this and that. And then a lot of the like broiler, like the salamanders. It's really hard to get that lined up. I should try and do it in a little bit more of a natural fashion. But that's a tough fish and boo section. But like they would get to like 900 to 1,000 degrees. It was basically like permanent fucking blue flame to brown something in half a second, or realistically like 8 to 10 seconds. Oh yeah, and I mean, you don't necessarily notice the heat until you're like fucking super dripping or realize you were extremely dehydrated or something like that. There's definitely the time pressure. Yeah, that's definitely an aspect of it. I imagine just like making your own shit for your own, you know, because it's fun and cool or whatever. There's a certain like laid backness that I did not have in the professional kitchen. I'm doing bad at this. Although in the professional kitchen there are also big old walk-in refrigerators and walk-in freezers, so if you ever get too hot, you just go into one of those. Testing is good. I'm having a lot of fun. This honestly might be one of my favorite levels in the game so far. But I think it's been going pretty good. I think we've made some solid observations, and I don't know, I'm having a hell of a lot of fun with it. Like, stop making that boo kill Mario. Cut that out. But I don't know. Otherwise things are good. Big walk-in freezer for the shop. There you go. Oh, but that's always the best feeling. That was always the best feeling. Is just like taking, you know, whatever, 30 seconds and standing in a massive room that's like fucking, or not massive, but you know, a little room that's like freaking -6 Fahrenheit after you've been in a whatever 110 degree kitchen. The worst was I lived in Arizona for a little while in like the Phoenix Valley. I worked in a kitchen there, and that was fucking brutal. That is so far from like my okay, that felt better. Maybe I just need to stop. I think I need to just go with it better. Not to self-advertise, but you do blast streams in your Discord. Oh, nice. I mean, if you want to drop a link for that, feel free. I think, like, Myth, if you don't mind giving a permit. Feel free. Does not bother me one bit. This is, like, for me, like, this is just, like, I don't know. I'm a super hobby streamer. Like, just talk about your shit. Like, that is fine with me. Like, obviously, like, if someone if somebody comes in to start talking about their stream, then I don't know. Like, that's different. But, like, I don't know. Like, feel free. Any of the like regular SMW crew, feel free to talk about your stream here, like talk about your fucking hobbies, like whatever, it doesn't bother me. Obviously, like, again, if somebody just fucking randomly came in and started talking about it. Ah, progress though. No! Nice. To check it out. Oh, a PB emote. Nice. I like that. Nice peanut butter emote. That is a Glitch Cat emote I miss, is the PB. I need to stop stopping there. It's always gone better when I just go. Had to open your own chat to get the link. Nice. No! I'm gonna get up for just a few moments, stretch my legs, get my face away from the TV for a moment. But I think I'm starting to figure that out. I think I was just being way overcautious, but I'll be back in just a moment. All right, let's get after it. Not gonna be going too much longer, but we'll keep at it for a bit. It is early in my work week, and I need to be a responsible adult. Oh, why, thank you. I definitely like the, mini break method. Like, taking relatively frequent, relatively frequent, usually once an hour, sometimes, sometimes more than that if I just get into it, but, and take a break for, I don't know, 3, maybe 5 minutes, rather than doing, a multi-hour stretch and then taking a 15-minute break. Even that one time I, streamed all day, I was I took one, major break, and I was it's gonna be 10 minutes. And then I came back, and I was actually, I need to cook myself some food. It's gonna be more than that. Oh, just a little too fast. That's the way to do it. I just need to commit. Haven't quite figured out a good rhythm for the under munchers part yet. I mean, I've obviously gotten it a couple times, but I don't have, a strat yet. Oh, I went just a bit too early. But yeah, this has been a very cool hack so far, Nyx. luck so far. No, I need to get it going better. I need to do a better job of, like, I need to, like, swing back and, like, I just need to get it going. No. Oh, it worked. But I hope everyone else is having a pretty excellent Wednesday. I am looking forward to, and I know I speak, like, I am in Montana, I speak from a spoiled position of, like, what I think a hot day is. But I am looking forward to, like, fall. We don't really have a fall here. It's more like it goes winter to summer and summer to winter. But it'll cool down for a little bit. Get rainy for a couple of weeks. But, I am a wimp when it comes to hot weather. Which is ironic since I worked so long in kitchens, as we were talking about. Yo, what's up, Bucket?
Ow.
Hope you're having a good night. I do like that, I like it was good. So Sky Tree Glitchcat's wife made most of my emotes. And I like that the subscriber version is Stormy eating a taco, but then the like follower version is a Dorito. Like it's the budget one in every sense. Like I think that's very funny. Oh, life is good. Cannot complain. But I am definitely a cold weather person. I would way rather be too cold than too hot. Hey, let's go. Heck yeah. I think that's my favorite level so far. That's a really fun level. I think that first half was extremely creative and very cool. I mean, the second half was awesome as well. Just a lot more like, I don't know, fish and boo. You know, I really, really like that first half. I like that level a lot. I think that's the level I've had the absolute least feedback for. That just is, right now, to me, that's an awesome level. You know, thank you for the cheese. Hearthfire Hollow. Just got a couple left. And I did not. I have not played level 2, the bridge level. I skipped over that one. This next level, in your view, is the hardest. But it's up for debate with skill set caveats and all that. That makes sense. I mean, I see some one-tile gaps. It's already got a... Oh.
Ow.
It's not a one-tile gap. It's a Bonobo.
Ow.
Maybe. I'm gonna wait for one more.
Ow.
No, I don't think I can wait for one more.
Ow.
Oops.
Ow.
Is that what you're supposed to do? You don't have to tell me.
Ow. Ow.
No, definitely not that.
Ow.
Not quite. I can't figure out when to go. Oh, Stormy the cat. We've got a very cute little Stormy. Stormy isn't necessarily a lap cat or a particularly sociable cat, but he exists and he's the best. Every once in a while, he was on stream earlier today. He was on stream earlier today. It's mostly when there's a window, like, right over there. And he usually, he'll, like, go up to go in the window. And that's when I usually get the chance to, like, pick him up and show him off on stream. But even then, he usually, like, squirms off pretty quick. Oh, can I just stay in the air for that? Okay. Not sure yet. I wanted to have a, like, pet the cat, but it's, like, the reality of, like, being able to do that with any sort of plan. Okay. Okay. Well, let's figure out how to do that actually next time and not as a chaotic mess. Makes sense. Happy to... Heck yeah. Yeah, Stormy is great. Stormy's an adventure cat. We take him out, like, on hikes and stuff. We haven't done so much hiking this year. Pom has been quite busy. Pom is my fiance. But it's been a busy summer for the both of us, honestly. But we take him to trails around town and, like, I'm trying to decide if I want to jump off the skull raft on over that, like, whatever, Muncher's staircase, or if I want to jump off the Podobo. Ooh, not quite. I feel like where you stand on the skull raft affects the spawn here. And I don't know if that matters. But, like, if I'm here, there's, like, three jumps. Just paying attention to what the Podoboo does. Yeah, it's just slightly different, depending. I don't know if that matters. Do I feel like Skull Raft jank helps or hurts the players in general? I think it's situational. I think every once in a while you, like, try to make this high jump onto a Skull Raft, and you shouldn't make it, but then suddenly you're like, the Skull Raft just, like, slurps you on up onto it, and you're like, okay, I guess because Mario's baseball cap got near the Skull Raft, I'm part of it now. And then on the other way around, where you get, like, jumps eaten or, like, kind of, like, awkwardly, like, shimmied from place to place. I think it depends on the situation. I think just as far as, like, oh, I had that. As far as, like, a piece of ground to do things off of, I feel like it's, I mean, way more awkward than, you know, obviously the ground. I feel like a lot of things can feel like they've gotten eaten, you know, their inputs eaten. But it's also, I don't know, it's just fucking part of SMW. I'd say I've probably felt like I died more to Skull Rafts being Skull Rafts than I have been saved by Skull Rafts being Skull Rafts. You think it helps with jump-related stuff? But if you have to walk, run on it, all bets are off. Yeah, that's probably accurate. Ow! I don't know how this is supposed to line up, or if I'm just supposed to do the... Oh, that feels good. I think that's what I do. No! That felt good. I like that. That felt really good. No, not quite. I don't know if that's the intended strat. It seemed like it'd be a really hard, like, run and jump off of that. I mean, that lined up well enough to, like, oops, to really feel right. Oof. Using the Podobo. Yeah, it didn't seem all that possible without it. It might be. I don't know if it is. I think I want to spawn it this way for it to be easiest. It's a tough section. Oh shit, I didn't think I had that. Although I guess spawning him in later does make it so the Skull Raft's gonna be further along when I hit the cycle. It's just harder to like make this first jump. Maybe I could do like a in between. I feel like this one feels like the best, is the third one in. Oof. Okay, I think I kind of get it. 1, 2, 3, and then you can just stay in the air the whole time for the last one. Ooh, I'm just off there. I need to wait till later. I need to wait till later for the whole spawning situation. Maybe this is better then, because I'm jumping at it. It forces my timing. As long as I can make it. Did test to ensure that all the spawn permutations have winnable strats and you like the freedom. Freeform, almost standardy nature of the first obstacle. Yeah, and that's, I was gonna ask if the spawn manipulation was intentional or not, but... Okay, I think I get it. The hardest part is the, timing this. Is timing the first one to line up right. Yeah, sweet. Oh. Ah, that's not what I meant to do. That is not what I meant to do, but a little bit of progress. not a good spawn. Ooh, not quite. Oh, no. Oof. I feel like it's close sometimes with the like lining it up correctly and the munchers being on par with it, but I also have to imagine that like would be hard to like make minor adjustments without it being made fucking absolutely free. And I also don't think, I mean, I've gotten it to line up a few times. I think there is a challenge here with this, an extra challenge here with the spawn manipulation. And like figuring out exactly when to like do it so that all the first two Potobos where you don't have all the space in the world to like, to have it like that, where I wasn't even close. Like this last one, like I wasn't even close to hitting the munchers. Like that is a tough timing to line up with the spawn. Being able to like adjust the spawn. But this one, it's fine. I mean, this one, I mean, I'm not saying it's not fine. This one, it's free because you don't have the muncher on the right side. So to me, the goal is to get over there as quickly as possible. But being able to get over there is a fucking... Although I seem to be lining it up quite a bit. I shouldn't talk out loud. And again, I don't think any of this is a bad thing. I'm more talking out my, like, experience right now. Oof, I landed on it. I also cut my jump. I should have just done a big old full-on jump. That's tough. This is a tough opening for sure. No, I didn't swing back at all. I should have swung back. Should have swung back. Making some 8mm clear green orbs while watching. Nice. Gonna paint some question marks on them. Oof, not quite. I think I'm getting the timing a little bit better. I had a mistake. I think I was like using flawed logic when I was timing the jump before. Yeah. I wanted to wait till the end of the jump where like... So I think I have to land on the raft. If I don't land back on the raft, I will not get that spin jump. There we go. I think that's right. Oh, darn it. I think I'm actually figuring out this first obstacle now. Yeah, I was waiting till the end of the, like, the jump, but I need to go early. Need to find some premise glass question marks to add. Hand is not steady enough. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Rather than, like, painting it, just have a, like, thing to attach. Oh, yeah, my timing was way off. Ooh, almost. Okay, I'm getting this now. such thing as spherical stencils. I'd imagine that would be, I don't know. And that's why it was working better when I waited till the end. I get it. It's all coming together. Ooh, I was off, but it worked. Decals. Nice. Oh, that makes sense. I can imagine it's super tough to paint a little something. I think I just need to I think I need to stop with the trying to rear up. I think I just need to time my jump and go right. Yeah, I was way overcomplicating that. No! Oh, that's trolly. I like that. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. No! Well, that despawned. So that's something to consider going early. No, if I jumped straight up, I would have been good. But again, I don't know how you'd fix that. And that could just be something that the player has to, like, grasp the fact that they need to keep it on the screen. Yep, I was overcomplicating that. Oh, gimme, gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. It's a tricky little move. This is a tough level so far. Oh, do I go from the Podobo to the spike top over there? Oh, I missed. This is very cool. I like this. It's very cool. Oof, that was silly. Yeah, we're not going to be going too much longer. It is a work night. And a work night early in my work week. Like, Friday, I work Tuesday through Saturday, so, like, Fridays I'll go a little bit later, because it's like I only got one day left of the week, and I don't really care. No, I knew that was going to happen. You know, I don't mind getting, like, a little bit, because it's like I also... I don't know, I can't, like, sign off stream and immediately head to bed, like, I don't know, I'm generally all fucking amped up to a degree. And need to wind down and all that, so if I stream too late, I end up staying up. No. Need time to unwind. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it was the same shit in restaurants. Like, I'd get home from work at whatever, midnight. But I would stay up till like 2 or 3, just fucking de-adrenalining. De-adrenalining? And I mean, this is definitely less of a just entirely like wound up from a lot of physical activity kind of situation. But it's still like, I don't know, I'm on. Ah! Twice in a row. you know, like there's a certain amount of like all worked up that I am.
Out.
Oh, up spray. Good old SMW. Yeah, I like that once I worked out the timing, it's pretty, it's very consistent.
Out.
I mean, that's gotta be it, right? Well, yeah, we'll go, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes. But not too much longer. That feels really good when you have it down. I should go... Oh, okay. 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 That doesn't seem too tight. I just need a... Like, honestly, I was just rushing too much. I think the timer of, like, a fast-moving Podobo and a turn block and a Skullraft getting away from me that it felt like, go, Mario! Be like Sonic. But it looks like I can, like, take a fucking breath and, like, sort it out. Yeah, very smooth. It's like there's a specific way to do it. No, I need to go less fast than that. I need to take, like, a breath. A little one. It's not like a lotta. But I need the Podobo to be on its way up. Ooh, I shouldn't have done that. Turns out the solution is not to jump right in the... Ooh, I was just off. Solution is not jump into the munchers. Ah, that wasn't... I was going way too fast. That's honestly probably a solid progress point to leave off on. I feel like I kind of get that part now. I'll be able to pick it up. Let's go find someone to raid. I'll be back Friday. Oh, I should. I don't think I got a checkpoint, but I should go back to the overworld and save. Let's see who all is